Morning, folks. How are we doing today? We are at the RTR in Quartzsite. This is everybody here. I got to Quartzsite last night, about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, something like that, and pulled in beside Eugene out there where we're parking. And he said, hey, Bob Wells and the RTR and everything, they're going to have a show and tell. So this morning it's all larger rigs, 20 foot and bigger. Well, mine's 23 feet long. And this guy's got a trailer, so his pickup and his trailer together and the Jeep and the trailer together, it's all more than 20 foot. Okay, and then this afternoon they're going to have everything 20 foot and smaller. So, but as you can see, it's a little fun little type atmosphere around here. There's Eugene, people talking, he's showing people his A-liner. And this lady came up to me a little bit ago and was asking me about the van. And so yeah, that's what we're doing right now. I'll just turn you around like that and we'll get a few more people lined up here, and then I'll do a little bit more talking. So, anyway, and we're live too, so.
Is that a regular old Bible Walmart? So, how do you... I wonder if you could run that off so someone wants to. Do you know how many watts that induction plate takes? I use one now. So I might need more than 200 watts.
It's not how much solar you have.
Oh, meaning that...
That was 200 watts, that was more all day long. Storage.
Because you would be using it at night or on a cloudy day. You have to have the storage in the batteries. I'm going to attend a class on AC solar.
I'm not a solar.
No, but you've used it for a while ago.
This is really big. Yeah, depends on how much electricity. I use my water heater electric.
This kind of thing all the time.
My water heater electric. All the cooking and everything's all electric.
I love your two numbers. No, your layout. I haven't seen this layout on yet.
Well, you go on my channel, you go back and watch this is
No, that's quite a job. I looked into the financial situation of it and the fact that it has high clearance
right.
for these criminals. And I'm talking about high But, okay. And I like it.
Well, the thing about that is I can take that piece out and full-size net. Inside net, but I can unbolt this right here, and a couple screws under here, and that thing will come out.
But you have all that now, so your bed is on the other side of that wall.
Yeah. Above that.
So where do you keep your spare tire?
Well, it's from the factory.
Oh,
It's underneath like a pickup. And this is, we got this hole, pull that out, cranks it down on the chain. From the factory, that's forward, that's from the factory.
Right.
That's my bathtub, my shower.
Oh, that's
Oh, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. Let me show you this. Okay, this tub, I'm gonna take it out. You take this tub out. Okay, it's a feed tub for Tractor Supply. For cattle. Okay, horses or cattle, right? You pick it up and you carry it over here.
You got a full bar. really a neat thing. So you're totally no gas.
Yep.
Well,
We're live streaming right now, so
I
if
just
you're
love-
wanted, if you're wanted in any states.
Okay. Sorry. I love what you did.
Yeah.
And this one counter is enough for a kitchen, but you have two. So how do you use? I see your TV is on an arm.
Yeah, and then,
'Cause then
the
you're-
tip, it'll swivel out. I can lay in bed and turn the tube toward me, or I can turn it this way. I don't have my seat turned around right now, but that front seat, I'll turn that around. And that's because my living room.
Yeah. No, I heard about that. Did you do that
I didn't do a
yourself, or did
swivel.
it come
I didn't
from?
do a swivel because it cost too much and wrap it. So I just take 4 bolts out. And take it and turn it around.
Oh, do
But
you?
I turned it around a while back because I had somebody riding with me. For
And you just haven't turned it
And I
around.
just haven't bothered. I just got out here yesterday, so.
Oh, yeah.
One is, how wide is it between the countertops? How much space did you allow yourself?
So a fat button.
Oh, you didn't measure
Get
it?
in there, look.
I that's just funny if you didn't measure it.
Are those counters 2-foot counters?
No, they're about
18 inches?
16 or 18 inches.
I should have brought my
What I
tape
did
measure
is,
with me.
what I did is I bought these down at the store at Home Depot. Boards, okay?
Right.
I bought them and they were that wide. Well, I wanted the backsplash, so I cut that much off and lifted it up, and then whatever's left, that's how wide it is.
The other one is that a mast I see you've got stowed away up there?
That is a sort of, it's a boom for like a selfie stick, but it's about 30 foot long, so I can go up and I can almost make like it look like a drone shot.
Oh, so it's
I put a 360 camera on it, and I can walk around like this and whatever, you know,
Okay.
and I can use that getting up higher, and
maybe you
it
had
looks
some
like a
sort of-
drone when it's not really a drone.
Oh, I thought maybe you had some sort of a receiver for receiving
No.
video or something.
Now I could use it as a flagpole.
Flagpole or getting a cell signal or something.
Yep.
So you just do it because you've got a blog on YouTube. Yeah. And each of those panels is 200. 210.
210.
And where do you store your batteries?
Back here where I showed you.
Oh, in the back end?
Yeah.
So did you watch a lot of YouTubes and
Oh yeah.
check it out?
Yeah, the batteries are right back in four battle bonds, and all the electronics are right
Now
in
the
there.
Battleborns are the ones that you don't have to do anything.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of the same battery that's in your cell phone.
Oh, okay, but they're not lithium.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah,
lithium.
they are lithium.
Okay, so you got.
There's lithiums, and there's
Regular stuff.
lead acid.
Right, and
A lead acid, you have AGM.
which
The
is
only
the,
thing, it's lead acid. It just doesn't have the liquid slush around. It's a mat.
right,
It's like
you
a
can
sponge.
turn
So,
it over.
right. These are the same way. You turn, you mount them however you want, and all that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, there's your golf cart batteries all the way up to the AGMs. Those are all they are is lead acid batteries.
I have lead acid.
And then you have lithium.
Yeah.
These are lithium.
And so you're glad that you made that investment.
Oh yeah, they're $1,000 a piece. Now, instead of buying those,
You put some money into this.
well,
With the solar.
the van itself was $60,000, just brand new. Yeah. And then the build with the panels in it, there's $3,600 worth of batteries right there. If I did it over, I wouldn't put the Battleborns in. I'd buy other brands like Ampertime.
Oh, a
They're
different
lithium.
brand, which is
different
a little
brand.
bit less.
Right, and instead of the ones that are this size for your like car battery, they're the bigger 8Ds, the really big ones. And like I
Because you have
said,
more battery storage? Okay, so that's what you're telling me. It's not
think
so
about,
much the panels. It's
always think about solar. Think about solar as rain. Rain on a roof, and you're catching it through the gutter into a cistern. These are the cistern.
You
That
really
is the
want a
roof.
big cistern because it's all about watering the garden. It's
Right.
not the rainy day.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love the analogy
Right.
because
Just always think of solar as rain falling on your roof. The bigger the roof, the faster it'll fill the cistern up. But if it rains a lot, like in Oregon or Seattle, you don't have to have a big roof.
But
You
see,
can have a
I'm-
small
I'm
roof,
traveling.
and you can store
Yeah.
a lot of water because it's constantly full. But you live in Arizona, you need a huge roof to catch all that rain. Because it only rains once a year.
well,
But,
but
whatever.
that's
Yeah.
where the analogy stops though because in Arizona you have sunshine all the time.
Well,
And
it's
sunshine.
reversed, yeah, because
Right.
in Seattle you wouldn't get much solar. Yeah.
But it's okay. So you have two things. You have to make sure that you're charging your batteries or that your batteries are full. So,
Yeah, and there's people that are a lot smarter on that. I had a hard time with wrapping my head
No,
around.
I'm a simple
As
person.
far as how to hook it all up and whatnot. But if you do electric, people do a Victron. This new stuff here. That Victron is a wonderful system. And they make them from little bitty ones all the way to really big ones.
Did you do this build out yourself?
Build it all myself. This is my third build. Right now I'm building a schoolie. It's almost done. I just didn't quite get it done.
So you have a home base?
Yeah, back in Dallas.
Do you hire out?
No. People have asked me on my channel and say, hey, would you build me a bus or a van or something like that? I'm like, no. Because I will pick what I want, okay? If I do it for you, you'll say, well, I don't really like the gray. I want a mauve taupe paisley,
Well,
or whatever, you know.
You sold your other 2 rigs?
Hey, we
No,
get some ideas.
The very first one was a silver van just like this, 2015. And
That's my best friend right there.
Took it on a trip to Alaska. And I came back, and then we decided we were going to do the motorhome. Okay, so I sold it to a friend of mine. He's still driving. Him and his wife are still running around in it.
So did you buy the motorhome?
Yeah, bought the motorhome. Had it for about 3 months, and then turned around and sold it.
And what did you buy?
40
Oh, a big 40-foot bus.
40 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, the 40-foot Bravo. Yeah, when it was new, of course it was
Yeah, but it was heavy duty and good quality
it was
and all that.
85, I think. But when it was new, it was about a $600,000 rig.
Oh, yeah.
I bought it for a lot
But
less.
you didn't buy a Class C is my point. You
No,
bought,
it
you
was
bought
Class
the
A.
big
It
40
was a Class A total.
Class A. And even with all that space, but you wanted something
We
like
never went in it.
20.
We bought it and then we changed our mind and decided not to do that. I bought it because my girlfriend, she wanted to go travel. And then after I bought
But
it,
you can't go out where I camped last night. I
No.
wouldn't take a Prevo on even if you
that's why I like these. That's why I like the small rigs.
So you got rid of that and you bought your second rig. And then
So
your
I got rid of the
second-
rig, got rid of the Prevo, and then during COVID I had nothing to do. Couldn't really travel, go anywhere, whatever.
Well, you
So I
couldn't
had a cargo.
travel, but-
So I had a cargo trailer. The guy beside me over here,
Yeah.
and I built a 20-foot cargo trailer. And then after COVID was done, I thought, I didn't really
No,
want to
so
do
you
that.
have
So I
a
bought
pickup
this
at
van.
home. And
No, I want to have the van. I have a van.
no, but
and
you did the cargo trailer, but you
I
had
had a
to
pickup.
have.
I had a pickup at
Right.
the time. And I sold
And-
the pickup and bought this.
So tell me why you didn't like the cargo van because you're
I never.
working from scratch, so
Yeah.
it's the same concept.
Right. I don't know. I decided to just go with the van because it's smaller and it's maneuverable and it's
Well,
just
with the
easy.
cargo van, you have that articulation, which is one more thing to have to think about
Yeah.
if you're going up over a hill or a
I was a truck
ditch
driver-
or.
I was a truck driver for 35 years.
Oh,
so a
there
little
you
trailer
go.
is
You
nothing
know,
to me,
you know.
yeah.
So you've got a squatty body here, no articulation.
Yeah, you can park. I can park in front of Starbucks.
The only thing is you want to remember is
I got
your
us a
upper
sticker.
right rear because that tree is going to angle on its first branch and it might be lower than
Yeah.
the corner of your rib.
Yeah,
I
that's
learned
usually
that the hard way.
semis are knocking all those trees down. So I'm only 9 foot tall at this. So
Well, it's extremely efficient and functional.
Mhm.
I like how you did the cupboards. But
that
you
is
didn't
flooring.
put the
That's
doors
flooring.
on.
That's the floor that is inside.
Yeah.
It's just a different kind of flooring. It's that pergo flooring.
Right.
It's just I put it on its cover. That's what the drawer fronts are too.
So,
Because it's already finished. All you gotta do is cut it out. Stick it on there. You're done.
no,
finishing,
I
no
like that.
painting, no nothing.
Well, is there any reason why you couldn't use it for a countertop?
For what?
Is there any reason you couldn't use it for a
You could use it as a countertop.
Except that you have that joint right there.
Well, if you put, the thing is, you can use it as a countertop, but when you get to the sink, you gotta worry about water getting under it, so you'd have to caulk it, and then it wouldn't,
Oh,
it
you're
wouldn't look very
saying,
pretty.
I like what you did. You got a big sink. See, RVs, they have those little sinks.
You can't wash your hands too much.
Well, I came here, do I get a Class C or do I get a van?
Depends on how you want to travel.
No,
If you're traveling a lot and moving all the time, I'd go with the van because it's
Well, I
easy to
used to
park
be a work
anywhere.
camper with an RV, and now I'm not
Hello.
going to do that.
Yeah.
And I just noticed that, see, all these people out there are out 7 miles out on the road, and it's like, well, I don't want to spend 2 weeks out here. I want to see some country before I die. See,
Yeah.
I'm-
You probably want to do a van.
Well,
Probably do a van.
that's what I came here for.
And that's what the reason I
got the
bought this. It's the
positive
biggest
story.
one. It's the biggest one I could get, and it'd still be just
The
a regular van.
3500.
3,500.
So it's a one
Well, it's a
chassis.
350. It's a Ford T350. T350. It's a
And you
one.
get 20 miles to the gallon?
Yeah, if I want to drive slow. Now, if I'm driving 70, I get 16. You know, but if I'm driving 55 mile an hour on a 2-lane
So
road,
I was
get
driving 70 yesterday because on the 5 you can't go slower in my minivan, and I got 27.
Yeah.
So that we must have varied it. I must have. What don't you like about it?
curves, hard to build. If
I'm
I
thinking of a ramp
had to
for
do
that.
this, if I had to do this over again,
Will
I would
again,
buy I'd buy like a U-Haul type truck where the walls are straight.
A box.
A box truck, yes.
Yeah.
Like a U-Haul type, you know.
And would you get the one with the mother thing?
Well, I wouldn't get a U-Haul truck because they'd run to death. I'd buy a brand new one and build one and have the pocket door on the side. I'd buy a brand new van, but it'd be like a
You'd
Chevy
buy a
cab.
brand new box
It'd be a
truck.
Chevy cab, probably with like a 16-foot box, and then the door on the side, and swing doors in the back, not roll up, swing doors in the back, and the pocket door on the side. So you can
Because
get
the
in
swing door is more. Oh,
you ever
roll up? Yeah.
Have you ever watched Adventure Van Man?
No,
Okay,
I
he built.
watched it.
Yeah, he's got one.
A box truck.
It's a box truck. Yeah, it's an old Enterprise.
Well, I didn't do a box. I haven't gone down the box truck because it looks a little.
Thanks. Utilitarian.
Well, and I wanted
That's
something
so
that
much easier to
I
build
was
it.
thinking about stealth gear.
Put Bob's Plumbing on the side, and it just looks like a work truck.
Bob did that. Carried a ladder around and everything.
Hello.
That's nice.
You like that?
Isn't it?
Thank you.
That I don't know very many houses with that kind of counter space.
Oh, see, she picked up
You
on
see?
that too.
Yeah. The
From a
guys
woman's standpoint,
look at it and go, oh, but that's aerodynamic and fuel efficient. And,
No,
the women look at it and say, I love the counter space.
But and you even have room for hanging clothes.
Sort of. I kind of screwed that up. What I should have done is I should have stopped back there. And that's where I have all my jeans and stuff. I should have went up higher and put the curtain on. Put the clothes in there. Because they hang so low, they're actually on the bed.
So your refrigerator is underneath the clothes, is that right?
No.
Oh, so they're hanging over the bed. Gotcha. Well, thank you.
You bet. You bet. Sure.
So you didn't go with wool, and you could have.
I could
because
have.
You could have.
I could. It wasn't fiberglass.
It's the guy out of Texas too.
Yeah.
He's got the wool bats.
Yeah.
So how come you didn't do that?
Because Home Depot doesn't sell it.
Well,
It was
no,
just I went down to the store and bought what I had.
Oh,
you know.
okay.
And I'm not worried about everybody. Well, the this kind of insulation gives off gases and stuff. I ain't worried about that.
No. But you can afford quality, is
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. And wool is a quality product for insulation. I'm talking about
The
just
biggest thing
insulation.
with me, I'm not going to be going where it's really, really cold, so I wasn't worried too much about insulation.
No, but it cuts
Yes.
down on the heat too, though.
It works on the heat. My whole idea with this is to go where it's 70 degrees. 50 at night, 75 during the
We're
day.
looking for that perfect place.
Right, yeah, and you don't have to go, you go wherever the weather's nice.
Now, it's not 70, and to me, this is good working weather. I can feel just a hint of a chill,
Yeah.
but because I thought, no, it's going to be too hot, I'm not putting a coat on. And you've just got the fantastic fan for your
Just a fan,
AC,
yeah.
just that.
It's just it's the cheapest one. You crank it up manually. It's not remote control or anything. It's
See,
just,
you don't need all that
Right.
stuff. I mean,
And I
my
just turn-
God, you're
when
laying
it's-
on
when
the
it's
bed,
hot.
all you got to do is 3
Right.
times.
but basically, I just got that to get the airflow going through there.
No, you have to. You have to.
I hate
Now,
it.
what happens if you're in a cool climate and you don't want to run the van, and how do you get air circulating in there?
Well, you don't
with
want
the
air
windows.
circulation.
With the windows, is my point. You don't use any. I mean,
You got the diesel heater to get it nice and warm in there, and there's no condensation. You get condensation when everything's cold and you're breathing, and you know.
Yeah. No, I know about that because
So
I
what-
don't have any heat in my.
The thing is, I don't have any intention to go somewhere where it's 20 degrees out.
Okay.
I'm with
you.
You know, I'm going to go somewhere where it's 70 during the day and 50 at night.
Right.
And I don't have to worry about air conditioning
Right.
or heating
But
or
no,
any of
I'm
it.
talking
And
about
if-
fresh air. Because if
Yeah.
you have all the windows closed up, if you're, you know, it's sometimes you want fresh air.
Crack the window.
I love your diesel
Crack
heater.
the window and open that fan. Just turn it on really, really low.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because that
fine.
thing will turn about that fast. It's just
Right.
enough to kind of motor.
So that's how you would get
But you can
past
turn it
that.
on where it's, you know, it's got
No, no,
like 4
I hear
speeds,
you.
6 speeds to go.
Well, you think I have always a lot of questions, but it's really it's functionally efficient and efficiently functional, and that's where I'm coming from.
That's what you got to do in these things.
No, it's got a gorgeous build.
I did. Took pictures.
Yeah. I like his bookcase back here. This is all movable. Well, you can make the bed bigger, he said.
Oh, another nice little thing is right here.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I put the magnetic strips on the back, and it's magnetically on there. So when I'm cruising down the highway, I pull them off. Pull them off, and when I go somewhere to camp, put them on, turn them on, and motion activated, so if you walk, they turn on. There's like 4 different modes. But yeah, those are nice because it lights up.
and see, you're
campsite.
typically going to have your chair, your table out. on
Yeah,
the
I'm
side.
usually over on this side. I'm here because,
So the lights.
well,
yeah.
so if I put it over here, there's no place for me to walk.
No.
But normally I'm sitting over
hear
here.
you. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Normally the chair and the table are over here, and these are closed.
Have you ever driven off and forgot to take them down?
What's that?
Your mom?
Yeah, this morning we were up north of town, about 5 miles, 10 miles, and just to drive down here. We had them up last night. Forgot all about them. They stick on. You just don't want to drive 70 miles an hour down the freeway with them. You know.
I'm just teasing you a little bit.
But
Well, you thought of
here's-
everything. It's just
Actually,
really.
you can see some of that insulation. I guess this is pink foam or fiberglass foam in there. Or
Okay.
insulation, I mean. I just I took the plastic off and I stuffed
Right,
that down
and
in
stuffed
there.
it up.
But behind here, that's that pink foam, that board.
The rigid,
The board,
right.
yeah.
So you just
behind it.
unscrew the
But in front of
panels.
that, inside the door, I put the fiberglass insulation on, and then on the outside, I put the pink foam and then covered it with this.
Gotcha. So you've got 2 different kinds layered in there.
Yeah, just through whatever would fit. And that's the thing was the one thing I don't like about it. Now that it's done, it's fine. But while I'm building it, all the damn curves. It's such a pain to try to get things. That's why I'd say I'd get a square box fan. So much
Well,
easier.
no, that's a
you
good
can go down to
thought.
Home Depot and buy cabinets and put them in there, and you're done.
But I
you
will
know?
tell you that this lady that I talked to, she bought a Ram van for the curved condition. Now, that's not to say that the Ram doesn't have some curve, but it's got a straighter wall.
A little bit, but there's still curves. You still can't put a square box in there.
Right.
You know, the cabinets and stuff, you still have to.
But where you can with a box truck.
Right. Box truck is just so much easier.
But now a box truck is actually a box built on the back end of a chassis.
Right.
So we're back to the Class B or Class C syndrome to some extent.
Okay. you're splitting hairs there.
Well, okay, but you have joints, where here you have no joint. It's all been built.
Yeah, but they're still
in the truck
they
bed.
don't do that. And even if they do, get some die cord and squeeze it on there.
Okay.
I don't think you have that trouble.
Well,
One of the bad things about a box van is when you buy it brand new, it's just metal and driving down the road. But by the time you put insulation in and all that kind of stuff, that mutes that, and you don't hear
well,
the
in the
noise.
same way with a cargo van too, right?
This is like a car. This thing drives just like a car.
Oh, driving it
Yeah.
is like a
now,
car.
There's a few places when I hit bumps and stuff, I'll hear a squeak because of that styrofoam, that foam insulation, that board.
But you know
You'll
what the
get that.
noise is, and you've identified it, so you know you don't have a problem.
Well, no, yeah, I can't because it squeaks when I'm driving, and I can't go back here and listen to the squeak. So I got a squeak I'd love to find. I can't find it because I'm driving.
Gotcha. It's irritating as heck. But at least you're not worried. Like I was coming down on, what do they groove the highway over by Indio, and I thought I had a tire problem or a wheel problem, and it's just siping. They sipe the
Yep.
highway, and
That's for traction.
and the rain runoff, and it was like I thought I had a problem. Well, I'll never get anywhere else because no, you've answered so many questions, and you've
And then I built these little cabinets over here. This is a gazebo. I'd pop out. So if it's a nice sunny day and you
Yeah,
want to sit
yeah.
outside with these bugs,
and no wind.
well, if there's a breeze or whatever, you can stake it down.
Is that?
But it's got the mesh tent.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah. Uh-huh.
You can set it up and you can zip it up and the bugs can't get through.
So there is need for cargo because I wondered like, what would I have a cargo for? But your chairs and your table and all your stuff going.
Yeah, you buy
I
stuff.
love
that
your
fits.
tub idea. I just love your tub idea. And these aren't all that.
Yeah,
I probably
You can buy cheaper. I got a friend of mine. He went down to like Petsco or something, PetSmart, okay, and he bought the inflatable fold out one for like a dog wash.
Oh.
And it folds up about that big right there. But I already had the tub, and I just keep using
The
it.
only other thing is if
No,
you're
but I
out
like it.
boondocking all the time is you just get a piece of wood, grate, a wood grate or a plastic grate,
I would check
and you
whatever
stand on it,
Right.
and the water just
The other nice thing about this is if you have anything like firewood, I can pull that out and throw firewood in there. Okay.
I thought that was around, but it's not. It's oblong. Yeah, you're too big for sitting in it.
But no, you
You
stand.
get washed though when you're.
No, it's a shower.
No. I understand. You said it was your tub, and I'm just
Yeah.
teasing you
Okay.
back.
But
But you do get your feet washed.
But what I'm getting at is when
All right.
you're not using it, you can also use it for if you have something that's wet. You went to the lake and you got scuba gear or something, whatever. I don't know.
Inflatable kayak.
Whatever, yeah, and it's wet and drippy.
Right.
Pull that out and put it in there, and it won't trip
There's
it.
always an emergency.
Yeah.
No, I like that idea.
Normally I don't have this with me, and normally I would put my
that's just-
generator and my gas can in there. So if gas fell over, it would leak into there. And
So you really have a series of backups going on. With
I've
the
got a
generator.
generator back here as a backup in case the solar quits working or something. I can always
Yeah.
use the generator. That's just
Well,
a
if you go
backup.
to Northern California and Oregon right now, it's not 70 in the daytime, but it's wet as hell.
Yeah.
And
But like with the if the solar quits working or whatever, or if my heater quits working, and I don't have any heat, I can fire the generator up and have an electric heater inside. So I can use the electric heater. But I have a noisy generator. So
and you picked diesel knowing you were going to put a diesel heater in.
no, this is a gas car. This is a gas engine. The diesel tank is for the diesel heater. That's it. Everything else is this is a gasoline. It's a
And I've had a diesel before. I had the Mercedes-Benz Class B, and it was a sweet ride. But I don't want diesel. I want gas. Well, there's places you can't buy diesel.
the thing about the diesel is it's not so much the diesel, it's the emissions. Oh, in California, people screw the emission stuff up.
you have to.
And they have nothing but problem with it. If you don't have a problem with it, you just haven't had a problem yet. You will have a problem with it.
Probably, yeah.
Trust me. I know.
Well, no, the diesel thing, you're right. It's coming for the truckers, so it'll come for everybody.
It's already been here for 10 years on the trucks.
On the
That's
trucks?
why I'm retiring. Got out of it.
Well, before your body breaks out, I'm in the trucker's position.
Yeah.
No, I've seen some guys, they just drive and eat, and boy, they look bad. Nice.
What do you think, Bill?
That's a.
I like it.
You like it? That's for sale. That's for sale. I'll take an even $500,000 for it.
Sound like a bargain to me.
Yeah, there you go. You're live right here, and you're probably really loud on the mic. I'm live streaming YouTube right now.
I'm sorry.
So, no, that's okay. It's just you're standing right beside it, and you're gonna be blowing them out. So, but what?
What is the camera system? All right.
The aluminum here?
Yeah.
It's 80-20 aluminum. Look it up. 80-20 is the name of the aluminum. It's an extruded aluminum. It's basically like an erector set. You just bolt it together. They have all the different fittings and hardware. It's kind of expensive, but it's very rigid. Very solid. It's not going to bend. It's very tough. But it's
less space.
yeah, it takes a little bit of learning curve to learn how to put it all together. The thing is, I'll build something like the cabinets up there, the counters. I don't know how many times I put it together and I need another one of those. The only way to get it in is to take this apart. Well, you take this apart, you won't bend enough to get that in. So you got to take 8 of them apart to take this off, slide that one thing in there. So you got to think ahead. You really got to think ahead. Otherwise, you're going to be disassembling it 5 or 6 times, like I did.
Sounds like my
But
first
if I had to do over again, probably not.
Really?
It's really nice, but the wood would want so much faster, and it's strong enough. But I saw this on YouTube. Somebody was building it, and man, that's pretty cool.
I like your cabinets. So they're just a pain? That's
It's
what it is?
it's a learning curve, and like I said, tapping the screw from the ends.
Did you buy
You cut it off, and then you got to get a tap and tap it in so you can put the bolt in. It's just a lot of work. It took a lot longer to do this than it would if I just put a 2x4 in.
Does it squeak or make noise going down the road?
The only squeaks I have is from the insulation on the bumpy road, and it's not bad. I have one. I think it's where the refrigerator is, but I can't tell when I'm driving. I can't go back to check. So.
All right, that's great.
You bet. How you doing?
Doing well, doing well. Nice use of the strut.
Yeah. The what?
The 80-20 strut.
80-20 strut, yeah. And then, another thing, this wall right here, that wall right there is to protect the electronics and the batteries and everything. Yeah. But it's just, you take like a rubber mallet, hammer, just anything, and you pop that out. It's just pressure fitted in there. And I mean, if I put it right here, I can put it over here, I can put it anywhere I want. But I just put that in there to protect those. When I'm putting stuff in, I didn't want any stuff hitting a $1,000 battery. You don't want to mess with it.
There you go. Yeah, we're doing industrial maintenance.
Pay extra for that door? I didn't realize you got the two sides.
No, I didn't want it when I was looking. I saw this van and I passed on it like 3 times trying to find it. But when I was buying this in 2020, I bought it in December of 2020. December of 2020. I bought it, and it was up at a Ford dealer and everything. And I went by and went, I don't want that door because I wanted to go cabin crossing. And I went and I couldn't find a van. Amazon was buying every damn one of them. I mean, every one of them. They had 3. They had 3 of them. They had a silver one, a black one, and this gray, this charcoal gray. I wanted the white one, but it had a big dent. When it was on the truck, unless it hit a bridge or something, it had a big dent. I don't pass on that. But they all 3 had the double doors, one on each side. I went ahead and bought it, and well, I just ignore it. I'm so glad I did, because now I can go around the back like you showed.
No, I love
there.
it.
It's there.
And
I really like the idea
I
of that second.
didn't really think about it until this lady talked about, with the double doors and the open ventilation.
I
Sometimes
don't
you
worry
look
about
at
that. It's not so much
But
it's access.
It's for
access to be able to get to the water.
And I love the ventilation, but it's interesting how you look at stuff and you see it, but you don't really realize what you're looking at.
I think so many people in this build stuff, they overanalyze and overthink it. I know I do. And once you just build it, you don't worry. It's such a small van. You don't worry about cross ventilation and all that kind of stuff. You know, you open one door, there's more than enough airflow.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's just, I mean,
Yeah, a little breeze. This is just going to surge it.
Yeah.
Well, the chances are of getting a double door is pretty low.
You can order them.
But you can
Yeah.
if you want to pay.
And I think I'm gonna guess it's probably a $500 option or something, something like that. But it was already built and it was on the lot, And like I said, I didn't want it. But now that I've got it, I'm
No,
glad
and if you
I
buy
have it.
new, then you can order whatever you want. But if you're looking for
I could have ordered
used,
this. I could have ordered a van and got the silver that I wanted because the dark charcoal soaks up sun. I wanted the silver because it's lighter. I didn't want white because it looks too. I wanted a little bit of color, but the silver actually reflects quite well compared to white and everything. It works fine, but it's pretty. It's pretty.
Well, you can park in the trees and people don't see your van nearly as much as a white
If
van.
I was worried about that, I'd paint it tan, camouflage or something. Out here, you paint it tan and you blend
paint
right
it
in.
muddy green if you lived in
if you're up in the forest and everything, you paint it a green color.
I love the creativity.
Yeah.
Well,
some of these people.
your van really works. I love what you did, and you like it. And but you're also
I like it
a creative
because it's
person.
so maneuverable. You can park it just anywhere. I go down to the grocery store, pull in the regular parking spot, go in the grocery store, come back out. I'm not on the far side of the lot, park sideways with the semis, okay? And then at Walmart, and they come over and knock on it. Hey, you can't park here. We're not. I can pull in a Walmart. They won't even know about a van.
Well, some of
unless I
those
put the
Walmarts, it
reflector-
doesn't matter who you are, they'll make you move. But how about road clearance? Have you ever been in an area
It's not
where...
all the time. I dragged on see right
But
here.
you can take that out.
See right here? Well, yeah, but I leave that in there because it's a feeder. It's almost like a curb feeder. If that's dragging, I know how close I am,
Gotcha.
But all these little washers, I'm constantly
Yeah.
dragging it. That's why this goes.
And your stuff rides well.
It rides like
when you get you.
Yeah, it rides like a car. It's
No,
it's
I
like
meant
a-
the stuff falling out. Everything you learn.
I didn't think it was, but every now and again I'll go, like pull into a parking lot or something, off of a road into a driveway, and it does that rocking thing, and I've had stuff fall, so I put the bunch towards you.
No. Oh, and what's the channel? What kind of channel is that? The corners on your cabinetry. The
This
metal.
stuff here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 80-20. So just telling that other guy. It's called 80-20 aluminum.
channel, right?
80-20.
So there's a thing called a DC.
Oh,
80-20 is the name of this stuff. It's called 80-20. I don't know
So
why.
you can't buy it at Lowe's or Home Depot.
No.
But it is channel, right?
Yeah, it's an extruded aluminum, and it comes in, I think, 20-foot sections. I'm gonna cut it up.
And why did you use this?
Strong, extremely
It's
strong,
lighter.
and it's a different look, you know.
As opposed to using
2x2s and stuff.
or
I was just telling
the
that
metal
guy,
with the
if I
holes
had,
the steel with the holes, the L bracket. Yeah.
yeah,
No, this would be lighter.
well, yeah, but it's a 1 ton. I'm not even close to my weight class. But it's super strong, and it's just it was something different. If I was to build it again, I probably wouldn't use it because it's expensive. It's expensive, and it takes a while to figure out how to use it. And it's just
You mean how
like
to
I
cut
said,
it?
like right here when you cut it, see that hole right in the center? There's nothing in there. But if you want to put this piece here, there's a clip in here, and then you got a hole you got to drill in, and you drill with an Allen wrench, put that screw in there. You've got to put threads in there, so you got to get a tap. Tap that. I don't know how many of those damn taps I broke. I broke tap after tap trying to go.
So would you use L bracket? You know, metal L.
I just use like 2x2s and wood. It'd be strong.
But it also takes up less space.
It takes less space. It's strong and everything. But yeah, the wood will work just as good. You know, this is stronger, but you know, I mean, what do you?
No. I hear you. I'm thinking.
If you weighed 1,000 pounds, I'd worry about the bed sinking or whatever. You don't. You know,
I probably won't go with a 1 ton
boards are more
though.
than
I'll probably go
strong.
with a 3/4 ton, and the lighter you are, the better mileage you get.
There are other choices in aluminum that would do a similar thing.
Oh, really?
So you could just look at various aluminum choices and see if you find something that suits your needs to be strong enough. Maybe not as difficult.
The silver
Well, I
van
was
that I
looking for
built,
something way
the
simpler.
first van I built, it was all 2x4, 2x2s, you know, and plywood and stuff. And then this,
I know how to do that.
and then when I was building this, I come across that on YouTube with the guy building with it, and I can't remember his name. But anyway,
I got this fan.
so I'm sitting, I'll try that. So I looked into it, and it just so happened on the north side of Dallas, there's an extreme. So that's great. So I went up there and
Oh, so you had
and it comes
somebody.
in, this is inch and a half. They have 3/4 inch, and they've got 2.5 inch. It'd be bigger.
Would
This is the
3/4
medium
inch be
size.
strong enough?
Huh? I think so. Actually, that's what that is on the top of here. This is
3/4 inch.
1 inch. This is 2 inch.
Well, you're thinking of the bed.
I'm dying of curiosity about the giant tub. Are you out randomly feeding horses?
No,
Or
it's my shower.
that's your shower?
That's my shower tub.
Do you also tub in it sometimes?
Well, he doesn't, but you might fit in it.
I don't think I'd fit. But no,
Listen, what's
it's
your
my shower.
name?
Stan.
Stan, lovely van. Stan the van.
Stan.
You go. I'm gonna head on out. You've been super.
Sasnak, Kansas. Kansas spelled backwards.
Oh,
I was born in Kansas.
so your aisle's 28 inches. It's like the widest I've seen.
Your toolbox.
Choice. Or RC cars.
Oh, cool.
These are some of the tires. Yeah.
That must be fun to play with in the desert.
Yeah. I just brought that one. Yeah, but normally, if I didn't have that tub, I'd put like firewood and stuff in there. You know, it's just, you know, like I was telling her, if you have anything that's wet, let's say you're a surfer and you have your wetsuit, you come back off the beach and everything, you can throw that in there and it won't drip on everything.
Right.
And then you dry it out later and throw that water and drip it.
Come in handy for a lot of things.
But it's my shower tub. And if you want, you don't have to use this big shower tub. Like I was telling her, you can go to PetSmart or whatever, and they have collapsible fold-down tubs for washing your dog.
Okay.
Okay. And that, I got a friend of mine. He actually uses one. He loves it. And I already had the tub, so I just keep using that. But if I ever got rid of the tub, I'd go buy one
Showering
because it's so much
outside
fun.
is like standing in the dirt. Not
Yeah.
like Peter.
Yeah.
That totally makes sense.
Yeah. But I put that on the inside. I put hang shower curtains on the inside. And just put them in the tub. Take my shower, get done, and I put everything back away. And therefore, say you take a shower every 2 or 3 days, I'm not wasting 8 or 9 square feet of very small van
Right.
with a shower.
Okay.
You know, so I have no shower, I have no toilet, no bucket. You know,
Okay.
works fine. You know, that's a little harder for women. You know, but
There's plenty
They-
of
they got better
members
ways.
of the international Bucket Poopers International. There's some guy giving out stickers, Bucket Poopers International.
There you go. There you go. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, real good.
What have you been up to?
All over.
All over, huh? Yeah. Very good.
Been in the van for a year now.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. You coming out with us yet?
Yep. My nephew's coming down with his side
We're
by
from
side.
Plumoso. We'll be
Yeah.
releasing that like today or tomorrow or something
Okay,
like that.
sounds great.
But, yeah,
I'll
we're-
make sure my nephew knows ahead of time.
You go up, and, you know where Plumoso is.
Yeah, it's there.
You make a right. You go 2.3 miles down. And you'll see a sign. I think it says D and D or something like that. It's another group. They put a sign up, and I imagine somebody, Jan or Rachel or somebody, put a hobo camp out there. But you go 2.3 miles and you turn and go north, and we're like from here to the library or whatever that
yeah.
is. We're about that far north of,
that's
of the
great.
road. You know, so it's really easy to get to. There's no bumpy
like it.
roads and all that.
The roads are easier to get into.
Yeah.
Yep, that's pretty good. Well, see you later.
What kind of fuel mileage does this thing get?
How fast do you want to drive?
I know it depends. I mean,
Doing 70, I get about 15, 16.
So it gets
But if I slow down to 55, I get 20.
yeah. So these do.
And I was down on I-8 last year.
Yeah.
You know, when you go, you know where Gila Bend is?
Yeah.
Just west of Gila Bend. I was out there, you know, there's a big feedlots and stuff out there. And I was out there trying to make a video, YouTube video about it. And I got my front end road and I'm driving along and I look down, man, I'm getting good fuel mileage. Let's test this out. I'm on the front end road, there's nobody out there, you know, the freeway, but I'm on the side on the front end road. So I slowed down to 42 mile an hour and I got 42 miles per gallon. 42 and 42. But that's doing 42 mile an hour, you can't do that, you know. But yeah, it gets a lot better than you think. And it's the gas, it's the twin turbo, or the EcoBoost. EcoBoost, yeah.
See, I liked it. Well, I'd love to have if it had two doors like on these. You can open it up
I
right
didn't
there.
want that. I didn't want that.
You didn't?
When I first saw this bus or van, I passed on it. You know, I keep looking. Well, it was in 2020, and Amazon was buying every freaking van in the country.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't find. I go to Ford, and you know, that backup's like eight months to order one. You probably won't get it for almost a year. You know. Okay, so I went back over and I looked at this, and they had a black one, a charcoal gray, and a white one, and or silver. They had silver. I'm sorry. They had white, charcoal gray, and black.
Yeah.
And the white one, I kind of wanted it, but it had a big dent on it, right? With marker lights. I think it was on the back of the truck and hit a bridge or something. But it's had a big dent in the top, and I didn't want to buy a brand new van; it's already damaged, you know. So I chose this one. I wanted the silver, but I got the charcoal gray instead. I like it; it works fine. But the silver would less heat. Yeah, you know, it wouldn't suck up the heat. So. But but I didn't want it because it had the second door. I'm so glad I got it now because that's when I ended up building it. That's access to all your water.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They access all your water and then open it up, let the air go through. Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, Sasnak.
Sasnak. Okay.
It's Kansas spelled backwards.
Okay.
Can I take a picture of you? I was going to ask you if that's your real name.
No,
or if that
no,
was
it's
a
my
nickname.
I was born in Kansas, so it's in
Okay.
Kansas turned it backwards.
Yeah,
Sasnak.
we're from Arkansas.
Okay, are you from you're Sasnarkia? Yeah, or whatever. And then Nebraska is Askerban. Yeah. And then Texas is taxes. So, or Sexit. So I'm like, Sasnak sounds better. So, well, that.
No, it's when I seen it, I thought, man, that's great. That door, you can access all that water stuff, and you can. It's got two
The
doors.
slide door on the other side.
Yeah, because most of them don't have a slide.
Sliding door on both sides.
Yeah, but that there, you can get some stuff over there, and you can open it up, and you sit there and wash your dishes, and then you look out the door. I think it'd be a lot better than you.
Oh, let's see what people are saying here. Yeah. How you doing, folks? All right. Lisa, I'm sorry I didn't have time to put it in slow mode, so I'm sure you're having a hell of a time. Sorry about that. I just don't have time to get on the computer right now. But I should have put it in slow mode for you. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Hi from Virginia. Here he is this morning. Oh, we're in, just to let you all know, I'm in Quartzsite, Arizona. I got out here last night. I left Tuesday at about noon. Drove out to New Mexico, spent the night. Woke up the next day and drove over to Phoenix and stopped at Joe, old man Joe, truck driver Joe. Stopped at his house on Wednesday night and then Thursday morning left before around Phoenix for a few hours, and we got out here last night about 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. and pulled up to the Hermosa Road where we're going to be camping this year, and we'll be putting out all that information out here shortly. But so I got out there, Eugene and Donnie and a couple other people that I just met were out there. And so this morning, or last night, Eugene says, hey, Bob's having a RTR show and tell. You open your vans up and your vehicles up and show people look inside. So I thought, well, that sounds good. So I decided to come out here and open it all up, and people were coming all up, and that's what we're doing. Okay? Anyway, well, set you back up here, and then look around. There's all these other vans. There's a couple cargo trailers right here. There's a pickup with a slide-in camper over there. There's a schoolie, a homemade box of some kind. I don't know what that is. This is a pickup with a slide-in camper. We got a couple Class C's, and then here's Eugene and his A-liner. Everybody knows Eugene. Now we got the dogs. All the dogs got to sniff each other, say hi. And then here's Eugene talking to everybody. There's some people over there. There he is. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hey!
Hey! Hey!
Yep. There you go.
Yeah. So
you pretty busy over there?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I figured two people would walk by and it's just constant looking.
Oh no, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's much more than you think.
Yeah. Like I said, I figured about two people would walk over and go, yeah, that's pretty neat man. And keep going.
do, bud.
Yeah.
Really, these things really cut down a lot on the structure.
What do you think?
You're like, Canon? Yeah. It's so much of that, you guys people. The tower's out. Get it!
That's why I would do it. Because I know how to do it. Like I said, I don't know how many taps I drill the hole.
This garage setup.
It doesn't take that much space. Take a shower every other day. First time I ever used it, nobody knew I was there taking a shower. And when you get done, you go to the water and just take a look. And you gotta use oh yeah. I'm pretty stingy with that. I kind of sleep with an egg in a pool.
Yes. Okay, all right. Did you do this show with your I could have just done these
They haven't vanished because of the light, but they don't put out the power. Whatever I got on. I got some money to spend. Money to spend. Oh yeah? So you have anything to spend? I pay for almost everything on the discovery. Yeah. Builds up and builds up. I don't do that. I pay mine off every month. I think it's easier to cancel it. And they give me money back.
That's about 20 volts, 5 amps. I think it would do. That's the average. Are you there?
Oh yeah, you don't have passport. These. No, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, yeah. I live on. It takes more. I have. Burger, do its thing like that. These things still put energy in it. Man, my Discovery card got great stuff. Every 3 months I have new items. Folding some extra bags. Good. Like a jacket. So that 300 possibly it's not watch, it's walking out. That means I don't get some 20 bucks. There's a lot of people say, oh, I have another place that sold it. RV show. Oh, this is an 800 watt storage generator. No, it's 800 watt now. No, it's 800 watt. No, it's not. Look at the label. I like them because I just work on These two are in series, and that's a parallel photo. So when I do this one, it's hurting both of these, but that's the, if you run all four of them, this will only hurt one. If you run all four of them in series, this will hurt all four. Parallel
Go around and go inside. The grill is pressing inside.
series, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Underload, it's actually being hurt. It reads about 34 to 56 watts and up to 10 amps. 10 amps. That's its maximum.
You're probably wondering how I know his name is Robert. Everybody's got these name tags. So.
Yeah, I stay away from
got
name
one of
tags.
them?
No, I never.
He's incognito.
I'm not a name tag person.
That's how I recognize you. I look for your name tag. First I recognize you. You and the big brig, you know?
Well, yeah, I'm getting right. The birdie one that reputation.
Right. I'd like to go back in time, but I'll be honest. Yeah, of course.
We purchased
I used to read for years.
The big towns around there. You already said there was west. Huh? Not just totally.
Did you bring your bus?
No, because I didn't quite get it done.
Thank you.
Yeah,
See you later.
Yeah, take care. Yeah, decided to stay home and take care of, getting the house for sale and all that. So I quit working on the bus and helped her do some stuff on the house, move furniture and stuff. So I didn't get the bus done. Almost, but not quite.
Was it?
It's 90%. Well,
It looks
it's
pretty
almost
cool.
functional. It's
Really?
almost functional. You don't have the kitchen sink and stuff in it. Huh?
See the bar there.
All right, thank you, Mom.
Yes.
I could have brought it out, but had like a week left. Show me this. I'm doing that. I think I'm going to adjust.
Right.
So I just brought the plan. Better gas mileage.
Then you can sell this probably. Are you going to keep it? Kind of handy to have.
I'll sell it. What am I getting? I wrote it at the beginning. I started building the bus with idea when I get the bus, take this, scoop all this out, turn it back into cargo van. We use a lot of this stuff in the bus. And then the more I thought about it, so much of this stuff flip, whatever. So I'll leave this as it is, keep it. I'll trade this for a Jeep.
Right. Oh, well, I'm excited to see the bus.
You'll see next year.
Yeah, I see it.
There's always next year.
There is.
There's always next year unless you die.
Yeah. Well, that's for everybody.
They're all fun to look at. That one's especially fun to look at.
doing good. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Too bad it's such a shitty day.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a cross we'll have to bear, right? Do you have any idea how much wattage each panel generates?
210.
210?
Well, that's if you're pulling.
Yeah, right.
You're probably only about 130 feet.
Because I was talking to some
That's
people.
why I got 20 up there. So,
Yeah.
flat.
I've got a friend who lives in his van who's a photographer, and he's constantly trying to find somebody's house he can go to plug in. And he has a very limited income. And so I said, I'm going to come up here and look around and see what ideas I can have, for them. And it seems like the solid panel is probably a better way to go than, like, there's a couple over here who have. And he what?
This is Eugene, it's a friend of mine.
But it seems like the people over there, they had I think that they had 3 panels in their window, and I think they had a fourth. They said that was a total only of 100 watts. And the thing is,
It depends on what you want to use. I'm all electric. Water heater, cook stove, everything's electric.
Right.
Propane,
right.
Okay. I don't like to have stop what I'm doing. Oh, I got to run to town, empty a black.
Right.
I got to run to town and get more propane.
Yeah.
Fill water, huge tank, fill it once, and don't worry about it for a month.
So how many gallons do you have? Where did you put it, just out of curiosity? Is that? Does that make much of a difference in terms of the weight distribution by having?
65 gallon times about what, 8 pounds a gallon?
Yeah,
That's 2 men. This is a 15 passenger van.
Oh, okay.
It's only 2 people. It's you and me.
Yeah. Because that's like,
Is that going to overload the van?
yeah, well,
Just 2 people?
But again, it's like it's the question you don't know to ask. That I always have to.
How you like this trailer? Now, if I drove this thing, 100,000 miles a year, it might wear these tires out faster than this. And I got weight on the other side too.
Right.
My batteries are on that side, water's on this side. And
How much weight can you put in the van?
Did you use lithium batteries?
Yeah, everything's electric. It's water heater back here. Most cook stoves and induction.
Just one version of
And the refrigerator, so everything's electric. I've never had any trouble.
I went with it. I've got a vacuum down.
You got
I've got a 250.
Yeah, it's the longest, tallest one on the 250. And they're all biggest 40. They don't make anything bigger than this.
Yeah. It's like something sort of.
Oh, no.
And then everybody has a can, and somehow God Mitsubishi vehicle engine guy. And he was, for a while, he was laboring on adventures, and somehow he managed to score that. He doesn't own the adventure.
I got it. I'll write you down. Like here, I'll get it off the back of the van.
Please.
I'll just I'll place it right out. I don't get crazy. This is a really nice setup you got here. I like it.
Yeah. You would think, I don't know.
Well,
So, you went.
I would think that.
Where'd you get the trailer from?
Right. Yeah, I think you're right.
He was telling me when I met him a couple of years ago, he's got issues, which is what caused him to move into nomadic. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that because I put my arm around him when I got a photo with him, and I was like, man, until afterwards I was like, oh. Yeah. 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 Thanks, man.
Not yet, because juniors here in that restriction of far warm treatment. We still have a 2-day wait until that. Yeah, no.
Looking at the sky. Turn around here. Here's all the chemtrails. You gotta remember, we're right in the path going. Plane's going to LA. They're magnet. They're just magnetically magnet tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they work. There's like 3 or 4 modes. You can have it, turn it completely off. You can turn it on mode 1. I think is high, but it's only motion activated. When you walk by, it turns on. A few minutes later, a minute later, it turns off. You put it on mode 2, which it stays on low, but when you walk by, it goes to bright. And you put it on 3, and it stays on full time, I think, or something like that. I don't remember the exact modes. It's been a little while since I've used them. No, we were camping last night. I put them up there, and when I'm driving down the highway, I take them off, but I forgot.
You forgot. So they will make it on the highway.
Yeah, I just thought you don't want to leave it.
Yeah. This is your van?
Yeah.
We do the same thing.
Is that your wash tub? For...
Yeah, it's my shower tub.
Yeah, we do the same.
No, it's my shower tub, not my wash tub.
Well,
I take a shower in there.
I was wondering if I would sit.
I take the tub out and I put it over in the
You
middle
can
of the
say you
living
put
room.
your kids in there.
Mind if I step up?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, we have a travel trailer that's fiberglass, so I can't use magnets.
Yeah.
So we got suction cups.
Yeah.
And they're so.
You have the suction cups that have the little lever. You put them on and clamp them down.
Yeah. Push a button to clamp them down. But if there's any oils or grime on the trailer, give it 2 hours and one of them will pop off.
Yeah, these things are magnets are strong enough to hold it on there, but the glue that magnets onto the back of the light itself, I'm worried about that glue breaking, not the magnets coming off the wood or off the steel.
So you came in here from Texas somewhere?
Huh? Oh yeah.
know, there's.
No. Do you like that bar? That's the best feature of this whole.
Yeah, that's great. I like that.
Elle met sa caméra sur un tripod parce qu'elle est toute seule, elle a un RV pour checker ses lumières en arrière. Sa caméra en arrière, elle part le recording, là, elle va checker ses lumières, puis après ça, elle check son téléphone. J'ai dit, ah, c'est une idée. Oh, you already saw that one, right? Oh, really?
I wouldn't be able to either. It's good seeing you. Yeah, I'll be around. I'll see you again.
Keep talking. Because George Jr., that's a vocal Oh, yeah. I understand that.
Adventure
Anyway, thank you.
Yeah.
How about you? Oh, just a Colorado River. Oh, big, beautiful lake. Oh, wow.
We should be visit because this is our first time here. You know, in this corner of the country. Right now we stay in LTA lane. Just west. Right? On the path. Now, we're going to move there.
No, the container.
Check this.
Oh, we did.
See, that's why I mentioned it's really nice.
We won't. We have a grandmother. There's many. Yep.
Yeah. Huh. Wonder what channel he's on. Are we? Oh. Do one more. Sure. Yeah, okay.
How long have you been watching?
You're working today.
From back when you were still doing trucking and all that, were you?
You're not from the convoy?
The convoy, no.
That's the convoy you used to have?
No.
I got a bunch of new subscribers.
No, we're RVers. Okay.
Thank you.
Buffalo
I
outside.
heard it's
That way along?
Like literally 4 days later.
Oh, did you just text? Okay, okay.
Oh, I mean, they come this media.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Very good.
If we go there, you'll always go there.
Okay, okay, we will.
We get a half inch frost. Years ago.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, 谢谢你.
Oh, they are.
Okay. Yeah, we done this number already. So it's
Might not be a very good video, I don't know, it's just something what we're doing out here. So maybe for some people might want to watch it. You hear the music in the background, these people over here playing guitar.
Just took your appetite now. Tell me, baby, what you easy like you do. It never do that. Take it slow and easy. Take it slow and easy. It's an act of treason. It's so easy if you want to get it.
This little gathering thing goes on from 9 a.m. to 11, and then they're going to take a break during lunch hour, and then after lunch, they're going to have the smaller rigs that are less than 20 feet long. They'll come in and they'll do a whole another 2-hour show from 1 to 3. My van's 23 feet long, so I had to come in the morning with 20 feet and above, and in the afternoon it's 20 feet and below. That's the length of the rig. Alright, since nobody's around. Alright, since nobody here right now, I'll explain what this is. Now, back in 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, along in there, they were having an RTR, Rubber Tramp Rendezvous from Bob Wells. And he would have it out to Skadden, which was kind of southeast of Quartzsite out there. And the first years were 150, 200 people, and the next year was 400, and then the next year was 1,000, and the next year was 5,000, 6,000 people. And it got too big, the BLM says, no, we don't want to have that big gathering out there. And they were going to charge him just a huge fee for getting his permit, because he was going to have 10,000 people. And so he's in 2019, I think, January 2019, I think it was the last year, and it was a really big RTO. And after that, instead of having it on BLM, because they were charging this huge permit, he decided to have it here in town. And we're at the city park. It's basically the baseball park right over here, and there's a skate park over there, and it's the local park here in town. So he rents it from the city for this RTR for about a week, I guess. And he has different events here, but you can't camp here. You come in, you have these events, and then you leave and go back out to different camp. And a lot of us have already been to all these other RTRs, so we don't go to them anymore. And most of the people come here, people do it, kind of interested in it, go to seminars and different things. And so we just started doing the hobo camp. We went out there with Sasnak, Washington, did the hobo camp last 2020, 21, 22, and then now this year, 23. And with that, the RTR isn't as big and robust as it used to be. So you can't camp. So people kind of come and go. But, so anyway, he has his seminars and stuff here on this, but it's not the same. It's not that same campfires and stuff. So everybody that, like us, we come out and explore the area and have our own campsites and all the friends that we've met over the years, have a gathering. Somebody else might have the same kind of thing. They call it their event, whatever it is. But they all gather around at the same time and always have this RTR meetings here. Anyway, yeah.
We were, this is that. Is this open bar? Oh, you're Sasnak. I want to peek in this one. My door is open. Except that my problem is with my e-bike on here now. And I tried getting a hitch that was a swing away so the bike went away. Yeah, but it was so high I couldn't. So I ended up with just a motorcycle rack.
Oh, I like, yeah, this is.
Sometimes a bottle of perfume, flowers and maybe some rain, then run to East and Central Lincoln. Their intentions were easily drained. And everybody knew at the time she cried. I was running like Louise, saying goodbye. Everybody's running outside.
The other way.
They'd all put her down below their cool tonight. Good night, Louise. Good night, oh, snow is turning water. Christmas days are coming. With toys and baby dolls. All the slabs of the world. Pretty graveyards and all.
You got a mod out here.
Holy jump.
You got a mod out here. I don't want you. I don't want you late. I got my dog, my 2 cats, and my RV. That's home base. I have 2 sons there in Vegas. No, I sold and bought me a house on wheels. Are you?
Broken hearts and dirty windows. Make life difficult. That's why I stand in the storm. Always looks
Oh yeah, ladies I'm thinking about finding a lot just stick me a storage bin on. Because I want one storage bin. They're almost $100 a month now. So why not be paying $100 for a little piece of land? Nowhere.
my sweethearts.
You don't have to get out of Dallas or you could be out in the country somewhere by an acre of land.
Memories they can't belong to.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, I know. Well, I'm more like TX. You've probably seen me. I haven't watched anybody in a while because I've been too busy selling houses, getting stuff done, and hitting the road. But good luck to you. Nice meeting you finally.
Howdy. Waiting for a song or you just a snap? I'm picturing you. Sit. How you doing today? Warming up is pretty good.
I overthought for 3 or 4 years. Yeah. And when I built it now, it looks I see people go out and get milk crates, lay them down and put these plywood or matters on it, and they get along fine. You know, they don't have to have it's extremely strong. And you have a wreck, you're just going to go but you have heavy collision. That's what's going on. If you have heavy collision, like a motor, like I said, it's the
Gather around people wherever they roam. They admit that the waters around me have and accept it as soon you'll be reached to the bone. Your time to you is worth saving. Then you better start swimming or sink like a stone. For the time will change. Writers and critics who prophesy with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again.
Okay, so our camera
Too soon,
froze up there. Battery's in low power mode, so I'm about really low.
there's no telling who that
Battery's almost dead on the camera, so we'll probably shut down here. I think you guys kind of got the idea of what's going on out here. Let's do everybody how they get ideas for their own building. That's kind of what this is all about.
some senators, congressmen, easy the call.
Yes,
Don't
ma'am.
stand in the doorway, don't block for he that can hurt will be he who has stormed. There's a battle outside and it's raging. It'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls. All the times that are a change. Mothers and fathers throughout the land. And don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters, they're beyond your command. Your road is rapidly aging. Just get out and do it for your family. All the times they're changing. It is strong, first it is kind. Slow and now will later be fast. As the present now will later be kind. Daughter is rapidly aging. The first one now will later be the last. For the times that are changing.
Everybody's comment about that. That's his last word. gonna walk over here and let you listen to a little bit of
We sold our house and bought in San Arlene. Well, honey, it's traveling life for you and me. Sometimes we stay in cities, and sometimes up on a hill. Ain't no other place for you and me. Ain't no other place for me and you. Ain't no other place for you and me. We don't know right
I'm gonna walk over here real quick. Things will be okay. Pretty good around here. So just give you an idea how some of the other rigs that are out here and stuff. There's a small schoolie. There's a Nissan van. There's a regular Ford van right there. That's the guy beside me, the Ford van and the cargo trailer.
Oh, I know she knows, but I can't tell her.
Everybody else tells her that. You go all the way down over through there. There's quite a few rigs here. Okay, and this is just the larger rigs, 20 foot and above. Later this afternoon are going to be the much shorter 20 foot and below vans. So you get the idea of what's going on out here. So, dogs are barking. All right, folks. Well, y'all be good, and we will be out at the campsite here tonight and tomorrow and whatever. We'll do some live streams from the campsite. And I don't know really what I'm going to do this year. I'm going to piddle. I think I'm just going to piddle this year. Eugene, you want to say goodbye? We're about out of battery. So. You don't need to interrupt. Stay here. I just want to say hi to everybody. All right, be good. So we'll be out on Pomosa Road. I'll be doing some directions to get there. From Quartzsite, you got I-10 going east and west, and you got Highway 95 going north and south. From that junction in town of 95 and Main Street, turn and go north about 5 miles, and you come up to a place called Pomosa Road. Now, Pomosa Road, it's a paved road. You'll turn, it's the road that heads up to Bouse, okay? You turn on Pomosa Road and go 2.3 miles up, and you should see a sign. We don't have it out there yet, but we will have a sign out there for Hobo Camp, okay? At that sign, you'll turn and go north, not even 1/8 of a mile maybe, of a dirt road, okay, or a path, and you'll go up there, and that's where we'll be at. Now, Eugene already has a video up. Eugene on Eugene's channel, Eugene Brindle, go to his channel, and he has where he actually drove out there and videoed the whole thing going exactly where we're at, okay? So if you want to come out there, but later on we'll get a pin and all that kind of stuff and the coordinates and the whole 9 yards, okay? But that's where we're at, 5 miles north, Pomosa Road, turn, go 2.3 miles, and then we'll turn north and go up in there, and that's where we're at, okay? So y'all be good, take care, and we will see you in a day or two, okay? Y'all stay tuned, bye-bye. How you turn this thing?